Hey guys, this is Coach M from Women in Trading. In this video, I will be demonstrating trade management as it relates to your risk tolerance. The trade shown in the video is a naked put on AMD. I hope you enjoy it.
I had a student earlier today that I was coaching, and we've been putting on, or rather, he's been putting on naked puts for the last 4 or 5 months on AMD. And today is Tuesday, so I have to go back. If today is Tuesday, that's Monday. Yesterday was Monday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. We have our sessions on Tuesday morning. So this is where AMD was sitting at. And I am going to pretend as if we didn't have these days to look at. So little learning lesson here for everybody with risk management, right? Or risk tolerance. So he had actually put on AMD back here and got about $1.83 premium for that naked put that he had put on AMD. And when we met again for the coaching session, his thought process was, well, I'm losing on the naked put because AMD is not going up. It's now violated the 9 and the 20, but it looks like it's going to find support. Have you ever had this discussion to yourself before? It looks like it's going to find support, around 116. And the question that the discussion that we were having, or his thought process, was to add another naked put when AMD was breaking the 9 and the 20. Now, this is a newer student, so not as advanced like some of you guys are, but still, we go through these processes of like, okay, well, my naked put is losing money. By the way, you've been making money on the naked puts all year long, but then now this one time it's losing you money, you're upset. You don't like to see that. And so we had that conversation and I said, well, what if, okay, so you want to add on another naked put. You're seeing that support, it might find support at 116, fine, all that good stuff. But when you sold that naked put, your portfolio only allowed you to sell one naked put because you could only take possession if you were assigned to buy 100 shares. Your account does not allow you to buy any more than 100 shares of AMD because of where the price has gone up. When we were doing the naked puts prior, you could have done 2, but now as AMD keeps rising and rising and rising, your buying power increases, the price of the stock increases. Therefore, now you need to have more money in your account to buy the shares. Anyway, so we had that conversation. And then, of course, that happened the following day. So thank goodness he didn't add the naked put. And then that happened, and then that happened, and then that happened, and then that happened, and here we are today. So we were having the same conversation again today. Well, what if it finds support around 110? Should I add another? And I'm like, no, the conversation from last week doesn't change just because now it's even gone down lower, but because we're starting to see this bottoming pattern here happen, to add on another one, right? So always remember that if you're adding on more contracts, if you're adding on more legs, that your risk tolerance allows for it because now you're taking on more risk by adding on more legs. So just a little bit of a teaching lesson there. When we start to get to those, 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts, make sure that you are keeping in mind what your risk tolerance is and that you're sticking to your rules, especially with naked puts. If you get assigned, does your portfolio allow you to own more than 100 shares if you're doing more contracts than that? So, but anyway, as far as AMD is concerned, naked put strategies for now, I mean, he's still in the trade because we sold the 110. So it's literally sitting. It's sitting at his strike price. And the discussion was to, are you getting out, taking the loss for the one time that you've played, AMD and it's gone against you, or you're putting a stop loss underneath the wicks of today to see if it bounces above that and get out, but certainly not adding up or adding any more naked puts to AMD as it's violated this nice, beautiful trend that it's been in for a while.